Hello guys, this is Ratu498 and this is going to be a 1v1 commentary battle on Shogun 2 Total War. This is the first time I've watched this replay, so it should be interesting for me as well, so we'll run into it as soon as it loads up and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we'll run you through the army builds nice and quickly, and this is Prodigy, and his army build is, he has some black bears, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black bears and a Royal Marine, which is these very pretty blue guys here. And he also has his general, which is a command general by the looks of it. And he's got 1, 2 Yariki there, and 2 more Yariki there. And he has a lovely looking Armstrong. There he is. And his opponent has 1 black bear, 2 black bear, 3 black bear, 4. And he also has an Armstrong gun, which isn't unlimited as yet. And he has 1 Yariki, 2 Yariki, 3, 4 Yariki, and an Imperial Guard Cav, and he has also a Command General. So we'll put this in real time, we'll see what happens. Okay, so at the moment they're just moving on forward towards each other. Dojos we have active we've got a farmhouse, we've got an archery dojo, and down here we have a morale dojo, a shrine. So we've got Prodigy's artillery firing off. They're down here. They have killed 1 man so far by the looks of it. We've got a few cav units going to move forward. And with the line of sight, there's nothing that's going to be able to shoot them because of these hills. So if they're going to get volleyed off onto them, it's going to be very, very late. Yep, and it is very late. But they managed to get a hit. Not a particularly good hit, to be honest. I probably think that's quite a waste of cav, to be completely honest with you. He wasn't really ever going to do a huge amount of damage onto it. The one thing that is kind of a problem, I've mentioned it in one of my other bits, you don't really want to charge cav into cav when cav is onto your lines already. It's really going to cause you a problem. So Prodigy's been firing at this artillery unit. He's managed to kill 1 man off it. He did get him flashing. I think they're still flashing yet. Still flashing for a little bit there. And now we've got a flanking force here, and we've got the artillery with a 150 range Royal Marine there. And this guy's kind of, Prodigy's opponent's doing it kind of the better way really. He's not really focusing on the artillery. Artillery takes a long time to kill, and it really does, and unless you get some really accurate shots onto it, it's going to take a long time for you to kill it. So really what you want to be doing is you want to be shooting at cav and things like that, and other units that kind of are going to be a lot easier to kill off. But it does look like Prodigy's managed to rout that cav away, that artillery away really, really quickly actually. 12 men left in it, yeah, they're still routing. So he's getting some really decent shots now off onto these Royal Marines, the King George Commands, they're called. This flanking force is coming around onto his right flank, so he's going to form his units around there like that. His artillery is going to be firing down pretty much the whole time now, and he doesn't really have to do anything now. He can kind of sit back and relax. He's got the archery dojo, which is going to make his artillery even more accurate. As you can see, he's got 80 reload and 60 accuracy. Which I'm not sure it affects the accuracy, I think it just affects the reload, but makes it better anyway. So now he's targeting the cav, kills 6 on that one. And as I say, he doesn't actually have to do anything now. All he's got to do is just sit back and relax, and his opponent's going to have to attack him. Oh, we've got a naval bombardment come down here, and it hasn't done a huge amount of damage. I find these naval bombardments, they're good on line units, things like that. Artillery, they never really seem to kill that well. They don't. I was a command gen for a little while, and the naval bombardment was excellent against cav, but against artillery it didn't really seem to do the same kind of job. It's got 125 range and a 150 range down here against this 150 range. The artillery's come back. I did wonder why they were going to run away with 12 men. So they've started firing off, and I believe they're going to be firing off the 150 range unit. Yes, they are. They're going to be firing down here at these guys. Prodigy's artillery, as I said, is more efficient now that he's got the archery dojo, so it's going to help him out quite a lot. He's going to swing some cav around to the back, so when this guy attacks he's going to have some cav in behind him. Really his opponent wants to be sending some cav off just to counter this. Just even 1 unit will do, because they're behind the lines they're going to be low on morale, so 1 unit and a turned line, and that'll pretty much do these guys. So he's managing to kill a little bit more cav. It's just basically wasting these guys away. They're down to 39 men already. He's already killed 2 cav units. We've got Imperial Guard cav coming forward. They're 125 range, so they're really not going to do that much. I don't really like these Imperial Guard cav unless you get them up to 150 range. I mean, now you see that, they're just going to take a volley. and that's going to be the end of these guys pretty much. They're not, you know, they're not really going to do too much damage at that rate. So we've got Cav charge coming down here, and as I said earlier, you don't want to charge Cav into a line when they've got Cav. We'll look at the line 131 at the moment. And if we look at it, it's going down, 126, well, there we go. And that's the damage that he did in his charge. So he took it down to 100 men just on the damage on his charge. So you really don't want to be doing that. Prodigy's charged his Cav in through down here, and I believe he's going for this guy's general. These generals, unless they're Bushido generals, they don't really tend to do very well in melee against Cav, so it's not looking too great for that unit. This Imperial Guard Cav is actually doing quite well. He's got 42 kills already. As I said, personally I don't particularly like them unless I've got the extended range, as they do just tend to get shot up by line units. So this unit's doing a pretty good job, 117 kills so far, and to be honest, this attack down here went really well for this guy. Down here it's not going so well at all. He really wants to be just pulling back onto this hill, turning one of these lines around and shooting the hell out of these Cav, because these Cav are just destroying everything at the moment. It looks like they're going to come down here as well and destroy the back of these guys. And as soon as you do that, it's going to stop quite a few of them firing, which is going to cause a problem. Cav on Cav battle here. Imperial Guard Cav against Yariki. Yariki will win that. And we've got this line unit, which is a Black Bear Imp, against the Royal Marines, and the Royal Marines will win that quite comfortably. But this flank has now been completely destroyed. The Cav coming behind, and then the line shooting them up. Nice and easy. Those units got destroyed there pretty quick. So now these Cav units can come through and destroy this 150 range unit. And send them flying. There they go. It's always good to see them flying. And this is pretty much over now. So this was good game to both these guys. Prodigy sent me this, so I thought I'd just post out for him. So that is the end of that, and I'll roll you into the unit stats and results screen. So here's the results screen for you, and as you can see there, kills and losses and unit stats. Top kills for Prodigy was his Yariki. Yeah, they really destroyed that the enemy's left flank there really badly. They did a hell of a job on them. Royal Marines really disappointed. 106 losses, 19 kills. So that's really bad for a unit that costs so much. The opponent's Royal Marines, on the other hand, did an excellent job, 171.